Before we begin with today's market analysis, I would like to mention our new channel membership options. This is a special introductory offer which will open access to members-only trading strategy videos that are based on high-value, high-conviction investment strategies and are characterized by superior risk-to-reward metrics that target massive, market-beating returns over time. Please note, this is a limited time offering of just $9.99 per month, but members that sign up during this introductory period will be able to lock in this new low rate for the entire duration of the membership. Again, this early sign-up period will allow you to lock in this low introductory membership rate for life, and these new low introductory rates will only be made available for a limited time. Monthly membership prices will be going up after this short introductory period ends. With these comprehensive, members-only trading strategies, I only choose high-quality, high-conviction stocks that are easily accessible, with relatively low share price values that are designed for easy trade positioning, and combined long-term trading gains are expected to far outperform the monthly membership rate of just $9.99 per month. Join now to lock in your low introductory rate and start trading stocks with the pros. Now back to the video. Here we have the 30-minute price chart for NIO Incorporated, stock ticker NIO. So as we can see here, overall, the stock did kind of close with a lower bar on the trading day. As we can see here, we can kind of move in here and see a little bit. We're currently trading back near support levels that would be found. These lows would come in at $4.26, and we currently close at $4.28. So we're currently trading right into support for tomorrow's open for the last trading day of the week. And we can see here that the current support zone falls in line just above these prior support levels that we've been watching, which come in at 415. These would be roughly the lows from, this would be the end of June, roughly June 28. And then that, of course, is the shorter term support zone in relation to the this major downside support zone that we're watching at 460, which would be the low from roughly the middle of April. So currently what we're seeing here is we're starting to see the moving averages point in the downward direction, which is significant because it will mean that we start to see resistance at lower and lower levels. Although that being said, we did see some interesting price action in the beginning of the day here. As we can see, if we kind of zoom in a bit here. Here we can see that we actually broke above prior resistance levels, which were found at these highs of 442, which were posted during the July 24 trading session. And we did break above this level to reach highs of 444. So, and then this did involve a break of this yellow line here, which is the 20-period exponential moving average. So currently we're sort of seeing a close here into these support zones. So ideally what we would want to see here would be a bounce early tomorrow to start the trading day. This could sort of put the stock on a better footing to sort of recover through these moving averages once again and to start to break through them. The significance of moving average activity being seen at lower and lower levels does bring down the resistance zones, but it also makes it easier for the stock to break above those moving average lines if we're seeing periods of consolidation. And this does seem to be roughly where we've been for the last two trading days, as we can see here. We've really been trading within a range of roughly 444 to the top side, and then we're just above 425 to the downside. So we're really talking about a very tight trading range here that has unfolded over the last 2 days. These are very tight trading levels when compared to some of the other stocks that I generally cover. For example, we continue to see some very significant selling pressure that has been directed at most of the stock market. I mean, almost the entire stock market, to be perfectly honest. Most of the entire stock market, but it really in the technology space in particular. And we have seen some very significant declines in many different stocks. So if anybody is interested in seeing, kind of how the market as a whole is performing, I would definitely recommend that people check out my video on Meta Platforms as one example, because that stock has just faced major selling pressure. I mean, I understand that people are probably looking at this chart and being disheartened here, but we're not even talking about a full dollar in share price action here. I mean, this entire trading range here is less than $1. We've seen major price moves lower with stocks like Meta. Nvidia has seen major moves lower. Essentially, all of the technology space has really been, facing a tremendous amount of bearish trading activity. So, while this is not positive, I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. These price moves have not been positive. But you can also argue that the moves here have been very small in comparison to what has really been seen in the rest of the market. I mean, we're not talking about a full dollar of downside trading activity here. So currently, the level to watch to the downside does come in at this 426 level. If we do see a break below there to end the week, it does stand to reason that we would probably see support levels start to develop at 415. So seeing a break below both of these seems a bit unlikely at the moment. It would, I guess, a lot of this is going to depend on how the broader market sort of behaves tomorrow. If we do see another significant, massive sell-off in the technology stocks, it might be difficult for NIO to face this, tsunami of selling activity and sort of be the exception in the market. I mean, I do think that that's a bit unrealistic to have that sort of expectation that somehow NIO would be rising higher during this type of environment. I mean, I just don't think that that's like a mature way of looking at the market. If everything is falling, chances are NIO is going to be falling as well. So, if the reverse was true, I mean, if we were seeing a very strong stock market and then the same activity was happening, I would be more concerned. But I think overall, I think what we're looking at is much more subdued selling pressure overall, and I think that this does still fall in line with the broader thesis that the potential for downside here remains limited compared to the potential for upside. That does not mean that we will not break through these two support levels tomorrow. That is entirely possible. But it does seem that this is not really a NIO specific story at this point. A lot of this is going to depend on, for example, how Tesla trades tomorrow. How does Nvidia trade tomorrow? Because we've even seen massive declines in Microsoft and Apple. So, I mean, if those mega cap companies are being sold off, I'm just not sure how people could reasonably expect, NIO to just be kind of magically rallying in this environment. I mean, it just doesn't seem plausible or possible. So, currently 426 and 415 are the levels to watch to the downside. Immediate resistance here comes in at 444. If we do sort of run into that area, we would probably be breaking this 50-period exponential moving average at the same time. And we may be coming into contact with this purple line here, which is the 100-period exponential moving average. We will want to watch for how prices behave if we're able to cross back into this moving average cluster, because if we're able to break above here, then that would be an early indicator of positive momentum. So here's the current market analysis for NIO Incorporated, stock ticker NIO.